Could have had a pin drop throughout that cultural challenge. Terrific stuff from the Samoans and well respected by the crowd as well. And they were just intrigued by that cultural challenge from Samoa. As we look at their side again, and Gary Belcher, plenty of NRL experience there. Just the one player, the young halfback Jerome Luai, that hasn't played NRL.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Mark. And Ben Roberts is halves partner playing in the Super League. But most of the other players in the NRL, so they've got a fair bit to live up to tonight. Expectation is that they'll do it a bit tough against the Australians, but I imagine in the camp they want it to be very, very tight in that this first half.
Well, the Kangaroos, there is their 17 as per selected by Mal Meninga earlier in the week, and it's a big night for all those players when they represent their country. But this being the first Test match to be played in the Northern Territory, Will Chambers, who wears jersey number 3, and you can see on his jersey there that was presented, this jersey, last night. There's a flag, the Northern Territory flag, right in the centre of his chest. And he grew up here, what, about 1,000 kilometres away from Darwin. It's a big, big country. It's a big night for Will Chambers. Well, what would be going through the mind of Josh Papali as he's lining up for Samoa against the Kangaroos? He could easily have been in the opposition side, but tonight he's representing Samoa, and I'm sure that he'll have a big game tonight. And if Samoa is to play well, he needs to play well. Well, Phil Bentham's here tonight. He's our referee. Let's hope he has a good game as well. Let's hope it is a good game tonight. I'm sure it will be. It is a wonderful atmosphere and a terrific time. There is still heaps of people outside the ground trying to get in. The traffic chaos outside, but all is in readiness. Quarter-final of the 2017 Rugby League World Cup. The first quarter-final, Australia taking on Samoa. And here we go. Matthew Wright has the ball placed. Referee signals time on, and it will be the Australians through Billy Slater with a juggle. It was a floating kick from Wright, and so Billy Slater has the first hit up of the game. 10 out from his own line. Very slow play, the ball. As Clemmer takes it forward. Gordner. 3 Samoans in there to make the tackle. Frank Pritchard, one of those. Listen, Mal as well. Here's a chance. Morgan showing a little bit of footwork. Comes into the shoulder of Frank Pritchard. Some worrying holes there early for the Samoans. Now Woods. Straight there at Tavanga. Makes the tackle. Buntiafoa is there as well. That's the halfway line just in front of him. So now Smith with the kick. Tonanapia in his corner. Good kick. Good set to start the game for the Kangaroos. And they're making the big Samoan forwards who were walking back already to head back a long way.
Conserving their energy, the Samoan forwards. Cam Smith noticed that Matthew Wright, the right winger for Samoa, had not dropped back at all. So had an easy kick into that corner.
Lafayette.
Hold Darren. Goal 3.
I thought Paolo had overrun that then. He had to drag the ball back to him. Easily have been a forward pass, but the referee said no.
Get square. Goal 4.
Strong hit up from Mal, with the ball thrown out the back. Tavanga is able to tidy up. Short of halfway. Last tackle here for the Samoans, and Roberts with the kick, and it's straight down the throat, and returning at 100 miles an hour, Valentine Holmes. Not a great first kick from Ben Roberts.
It wasn't. It's straight down the throat of Holmes, and he's noted for that. He carries back. He's very courageous. And they're already over the, well into the Samoan half.
Maguire. Inside the 30. Good opportunity here for the Kangaroos. Woods, but they read that well. Buntiafoa had to make the tackle. Tavanga was around the legs and slowing that play the ball down. Now Cooper Cronk with the kick, and an awkward bounce, but Lafayette does well. And once again, they're pinned in their corner as we head downstairs for the first time tonight and welcome in Brett Kamali. Brett, good evening.
Good evening, men. Obviously, conditions are unbelievable down here on the sideline. Yes, still extremely hot, but the breeze that was blowing pretty strong before the game has totally dropped, so no favour in any team, and that means the kicking game has to be spot on. So Australia have found the ground twice, and Samoa straight on the chest. So it's going to be really important, otherwise you'll be under pressure.
Well, the breeze disappearing as well. When we were down there early, it was, I wouldn't say a cooling breeze, but it certainly made it a little bit more pleasant. There's good offload here. Roberts keeping it alive. Now an opportunity for Wright. Pushes away from Holmes. But the cover is there from Dugan. They're inside the Kangaroos' territory on the last tackle. Now Roberts with the kick and looking for touch to try and get his forwards an opportunity to have a breather.
And a much better kick, and that's what he was aiming for the first time. Roberts not too worried about distance. He knows that Billy Slater will have the sidelines covered if he kicks long. He just wants to get it out, get it dead. Here's from the Leilua offload. Ended up in the hands here of Wright and made a few more metres. Much better set that by Samoa.
Yeah, no, it came from the side. I missed it. Yeah, they've got one missing. Just got to get in there. You on time? Okay. Heads in. Out.
Oh, there's a juggle from Holmes, and
First.
The thing about the breeze dropping too, it helps dry the footy out a little bit, but if there's no breeze, as Brett Kamali has just told us, it's just going to be slippery. It's going to get tougher as the game goes on.
2 hold.
Gillett coming in, looking for a 40-20 here, Cam Smith. Has he got enough on it? No, it just broke at right angles and found touch. And he wasn't far off, and once again, Matthew Wright playing up, but that was an early kick from the Kangaroos skipper.
Thank you. Yeah, just spoke to you and then, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine, mate.
Kangaroos having a bit of a word with the referee about Samoa getting up quickly.
Wait for the out call, lads, before we pop up. Wait for the out call before you get up. Heads in, pass the ball in, come on. Let's move it along, cheers. Okay, Ben, heads in. Out.
And another set for Samoa, starting at their end of the field. Papali Tackled and forced back, and good Kangaroos defence. There's 3 in there. Will Chambers, one of those involved as well. Mo. It's been impressive early. The offload away before and running very strongly. 10 short of halfway. Buntia 4. Strong defence over the top from Woods, and Cordner around the legs, just short of the halfway line. Roberts, cut out ball. Now Leilua. Last tackle here for Samoa. Now the kick from Roberts. It's off the legs. Played at, says the referee. And Valentine Holmes hasn't done well enough. It found touch, says the touch judge. And now they'll get the loosened feet, Samoa. Did he play at it? Was he trying to get out of the way?
I think he jumped, he put his foot in the way. Let's have another look at it. Well, this is him trying to keep it in.
That's fine.
I think that's fine too.
He did remarkably well.
It's a tough call, that bit. But good result for Samoa. Their first chance to get an attacking set against Australia.
Let's get in quicker, close to Liverpool. Okay, thanks, Frank. Cheers. Nice try. Come on, let's get together.
Wasn't even close. Can Samoa make the most of their good fortune? No, they can't. Well, he wasn't expecting that, Leilua, but he should have been. And now they concede a penalty.
He's the go-to man, Leilua. He can just make things happen. Normally on the right side he'll play, but he came over to the other side. I think you're right, he may have expected the pass to go behind him. But they've compounded the error with a penalty to Australia. Yeah, he didn't have his hands ready at all.
Well, if you're the decoy runner, part of the decoy process is to look like you're going to get the football. What a wasted opportunity there for these Samoans. Clemmer now. It's exactly what the coach, Matt Parrish, was talking about before the game, the mistakes they've made. And now before you know it, here are the Australians inside the 30 at the other end of the field. Very slow play, the balls. Gillett, Smith, Woods out the back to no one. Picked up here by Morgan. Frank Pritchard taking his time, and this is the game plan, to slow the game down, get the Aussies out of their rhythm. Last tackle. Go to the left. Now Cronk, a little chippy kick, and it's on the ground, picked up by Holmes, who dives over in the corner. Was there a knock on?
Time off. Tackle 5. I've got try. We'll check if it's been knocked forward, please.
Okay, Angus, we're off a kick here, so we just need to go back to the kick chase. Okay, outside guys are on the boot, yeah, onside, so we'll run it through to the contest, something tight. Live decision is try, so just come off the Australian player there. Hands in front of the ball, trying to knock the ball backwards. He gains possession. That's great. Just need to confirm that definitely goes backwards, so we have no concerns with catching the ball. So the hands in front of the ball, he gains possession. We'll go through to the grounding here and we'll confirm the decision. Okay, we're going to the board now.
First try to the Kangaroos, they lead by 4-0. Samoa's made to pay for that mistake from BJ Leilua. Fantastic hit.
Valentine Holmes. I'm still a bit doubtful that the pass went back, the tap went back from Dugan.
The Samoans had the opportunity down the other end of the field with a set inside the 20 and dropped it on the first tackle. Then they conceded the penalty, and from that, the Australians score in the far corner through Valentine Holmes. And so that first try to the Kangaroos, 4-0, and on the back of what has been the Achilles heel for the Samoans in the tournament so far. Their handling and the ball control.
They've started with a great kicking game. Cam Smith's already put one out nicely in general play, and Peter Cronk near the in goal. And Cronk again for the try.
On the touchline. See how difficult this kick is for Cameron Smith. It's coming back magnificently. What a conversion from Cam Smith. The Aussies lead 6-0.
Yeah, and obviously you see that the play the ball speed is in favour of Australia. Samoa is slowing it down at the moment, and yes, they are playing deliberately very slow, but that'll go as fatigue comes. The pick-up from Val Holmes was unbelievable then. I don't think you gave the recommend there, Gary Birch. I think the hands, the slippery conditions, that was an amazing catch.
Certainly was.
Onside chase.
Fantastic.
Did the ball travel forward? I'm with the referee. I don't think it did. Mind you, if he would have said it did, I wouldn't have argued either. But it was a terrific bit of work from Valentine Holmes, who showed excellent skills down the other end when he kept the ball in play, but they said it wasn't.
Well, he's such a talented player, Holmes, and I know he wants to play fullback. I think his best position is on the wing.
Move, come back. Goal, 2.
Maguire.
3, move, Jazz.
Bunty at 4.
Hold.
Making the tackle.
Goal,
Tabunga there as well. Cordner getting down the other end. Easy enough here, the Kangaroos on tackle 4. Smith. Clemmer. There's their arm out. Makes the tackle with a 4. Inside the 30, last tackle. And Woods has got it and gives it to Cronk.
Hand over.
Well, there's a miscommunication you don't see too often.
Just didn't quite get hold of it well enough, Cooper Cronk, but he did the right thing. He just had to hold on to it, really. Papali.
Hot one from Papali as well. I don't know that Woods... Do you reckon it was a set play to be kicking on the second receiver as opposed to kicking from first receiver on the last time?
Move on in. Goal 2, okay, steps aside.
Aaron Woods had a look in his face. What am I doing with the ball?
3, move.
He wouldn't have kicked too many, would he, Aaron?
4, move, Cooper. Get square. Goal 4.
Another kick coming. Billy Slater attacking the football. Now Gagai gets through the first. Tackle 25 out from his own line.
His first touch, and almost every touch he's had in this World Cup has been fantastic. Dane Gagai, really well read at the back there, Billy Slater, as you'd expect, the #1 fullback in the game.
3, move 10 metres, come on. Goal 3.
Clemmer.
Play on. 4
Short of the halfway line.
Go, he wasn't held initially. 4.
Cronk and Slater taken out on the inside by Pritchard, but he's going to play advantage here. Chambers, can he get a try? Back to Gagai over the top. Now they come back
Watch them two.
for the penalty.
No advantage. Pull back.
Billy Slater was taken out when he was coming back on the inside.
Well, the hole was going to open wide. It was opening up, wasn't it? He was going to find himself and just the fullback in front of him in big space, Billy Slater. Probably a good play there by Samoa.
That ball looked a little bit forward, but it didn't find the mark either. Cordner not collecting. And so Samoa survive on that occasion.
First, move back up.
Every set they've had other than the scrum down here, Samoa, they've started from their own end. 15 short of halfway. Awful pass. Nuai does very well. Now Luatelli looking for support. There's no one there. Chambers over the top. Smith was there as well. Bali now runs straight and hard, and Gillett makes the tackle.
That's what they need. He was the best of the Samoan forwards as far as metres gained last week. Need plenty of it this week. Oh, that's too big.
It was almost over the dead ball line on the foot. So we come back to the 20. You can't give Australia 7 tackles. Just that last play again, the kicking game of the Samoans. Just not up to it at the moment. I need to improve that. Matt Parrish not particularly happy in the coach's box. It's those simple things, Gary.
And it's the exact opposite to what we've seen from the Australians. Their kicking game has been spot on, and Samoa, well, I think it's 1 of 4 that you'd say was an okay kick.
Move! Get square! Go, 1.
Woods.
2!
Shy of the halfway line.
Keep working, Bunty, okay now.
Chambers runs at a 4, who makes the tackle with Paolo.
Move! Work back! Hold.
Smith. Cronk, who's with him. Inside, Slater puts the foot down, but taken from behind by Luai. They're only 5 metres away. It just opened up again for Billy Slater. Cronk, quick hands, Gagai for the corner. Can he get it down? He's short and then rolled over. He may have lost it as well.
Time off. Tackle 4. We've got no try. Checking grounding, please. Potential knock-on there.
Okay, Angus, we need to see something from the front on here. We have a live decision of no try.
I think he may have lost it.
Okay, he still has possession of the ball. Okay, he's lost the ball there. The Samoan player was making an attempt for a tackle. Yeah, one more angle. Okay, if we go back. Okay, yeah, that'll be great. Yes, one more. And we've lost position there. So this will be, we have the decision, Phil.
There'll be no try. He just lost a terrific cover from the Samoans to deny Dane Gagai.
Desperation to get there, and they really needed it. Good call there by the ref.
Sean is our video referee as well.
They're vulnerable in the middle, and I know the Aussies expected this.
You lost it short of the line, that's why it's not 20 metre. Okay. Sorry, mate. Say again.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need someone on the open here. Here, wait. Four line. Four line leg.
Second row, put an arm over, please. Come on. Heads in. Okay. Out.
Paolo.
First.
Strong
Move,
run.
David. Back up. Go, 1.
Roberts with a long pass, and ends up in the hands of Matt Wright. He gets away from Morgan. Cam Smith's over there again.
Completely contrasting styles at the moment. The Samoans shifting it to try to go around them, whereas the Aussies, with Chambers working out of their half last set, straight through the middle. Cronk and Slater straight through the middle, around those tiring forwards, but it's
That's
not
a good
how.
run from Bunty at 4. Over the halfway line. Terrific run from the Warriors front rower. Now Roberts kicking into the corner. This looks to be a better kick, but it's not going to get a good... It does get a good bounce, and Billy Slater. How did he do that, Gary Belcher? You've worn that #1 jumper for the Australians. How did he manage that? And here they come back on the back of it, the Kangaroos, and they're going to go 90 metres. The chase is on. Has he got the legs, Holmes? He dives for the corner and gets there. All because of the great work of Billy Slater. Valentine Holmes gets a double, but go back and thank your fullback.
It's great play, and he would not have lost any mark, Slater, if he'd been caught in the end goal. It was a very good kick by Roberts, bouncing into that area. And he's got a lot of work to do, but he just gives a little head fake back on the short side and gets into the field of play. From there, well, Holmes had a big hand in it, didn't he? Great run out of dummy half. He found Cronk on his inside, back to Holmes, and he strides away for his second of the night. Well, it's a good start by the Australians, and they're playing the territory game perfectly.
It is 10-0 with a kick to come to the Kangaroos. A double. 17 minutes for Valentine Holmes. I thought for a minute he wasn't going to quite get there. And that's a big run in these conditions as well. And he was heavily involved. He started it and finished it. Billy Slater again. Double for Valentine Holmes. Gary Belcher, you know, you're the best person to talk about great Australian fullbacks. Billy Slater, that was superb.
99 metres back. Can we give him a try assist for that? It just about is, isn't it? He doesn't make too many mistakes. Billy's positional play is just fantastic.
Have you seen any better?
No. Well, I must say, Darren Lockyer, a couple of years at fullback there was fantastic.
As good?
Yeah.
But you haven't seen any better. Have you seen any better than this man either, Cam Smith? I mean, they're in the one side, the one time at international, state and club level as well. And throw in Cooper Cronk as Cameron Smith does it again to make it 12 points to 0.
Yeah, I've got to say that Billy Slater is certainly the best fullback I have ever seen. And certainly as a player when you played against him, the one thing you notice is when you kick the ball, he's the hardest fullback to find space and he catches everything on the full. And I suppose if you're a young kid watching, the key to him and what he does great, I think he does everything extremely fast.
Well, he was glad that goal line arrived when it did, Valentine Holmes, I think. Well, run out of superlatives for Billy Slater. And when you consider that his career was almost over with that shoulder injury, could easily have been the end of his career. To come back and still be competing at this level and playing the way he does is extraordinary.
And great news I read today as David Clemmer comes up on another tough carry, but Billy he's definitely wants to play rep footy next year.
Woods. A strong defence from Papali. Also in there is Paolo. Gillett. Haven't seen much of him tonight. They haven't run at him too much, but why would you? Smith looking for another 40-20 rights back there. It's down the middle of the park. But once again, it turns the big Samoan forwards around. As young Tonomapia returns it and runs at Maguire, and Smith, the kicker, is down there to make the tackle as well. Lafayette.
20-minute mark, and of course we're seeing some changes. Samoa bringing a couple of their big men off. Herman Sa coming on, as well as Joseph Paulo, just to help them around the middle of the ruck.
Junior Paulo and Bunty are 4.
Move! Aaron, come on. Wait
coming
for it.
From the field.
Wait. Go 4.
Here is Herman Sa. He's on his way to Newcastle.
Go.
Rai kicking and finding touch. So 12-0. They just try and give their players a chance to recover. Aussies making a mistake, a couple of changes as well. Jordan McLean and Regan Campbell-Gillard coming on the field. And the Bunty of 4, poor bloke, and Junior Paulo has had to get on the bike.
Very slow pedaling, I'd reckon. There he is, he's looking all right. Big Junior.
Heads in, wait for the out call. Wait for it. Heads in. Out.
Chambers. So the 2 front rowers are coming from the field for the Kangaroos.
Go
High tackle there. Boyd Cordner on the receiving end.
Too high.
Jazz Tavanga with the tackle.
Thanks for not reacting, Boyd.
And another easy out here for the Kangaroos.
They'd be happy so far with 2 tries on that left side. That still is the area for the Kangaroos that's a work in progress. Aaron Woods there getting a well-earned rest. But that left side, Morgan and Boyd Cordner, Dugan, Holmes, relatively not unused to each other.
Regan Campbell-Gillard was terrific last week. against Lebanon. Now Smith out of acting half and couldn't link with Slater first time, but he does now. And he's monstered there by Josh Papali. Inside the 20, the Kangaroos. Here comes McLean. Inside the 10 he goes. And they concede a penalty.
Hands back in on the ball.
Look at the collision and the sweat. It's like they're playing in the wet.
Stay back,
Gary.
stay back.
That was all perspiration. It's not raining here. Maguire. Ball to Campbell Gillard. Try saver made. And it was Josh Papali, was it? It was. Smith. Cooper Cronk. Chambers on his outside, but Cronk goes himself. The goal line is only a metre away. Up quickly, Samoa. Smith, a little bit disorganised here, the Australians. McLean puts the head down. He's only 5 metres away. Smith, Cronk, Gillett back on the inside to Billy Slater. He set the last one up and he scores the third. Clinical from the Kangaroos. They lead by 16.
Now just have a look at this catch and pass from Matt Gillett. He's outside Cronk. He knows Slater's in there. Two-handed little basketball pass. It's not right in the bread basket, but he just catches and pops it back inside to Slater perfectly. Great timing by the Aussie fullback and brings it around next to the posts.
16-0 with a kick to come. Billy Slater. So Cameron Smith to line up this attempted conversion from the try from Billy Slater. Clinical is a way to describe it. It wasn't perfect, but it was near enough perfect. The pass might not have hit right in the belly button on the bread basket, but it was close enough.
He's going to have a lot of joy in that area tonight. Back on the inside, as it gets hotter, as it gets harder, as the players get more tired, the Samoan players, the defenders back on the inside, are going to do well to keep Billy in check.
Three from three for Cam Smith. It's 18-0.
Yeah, and obviously for Australia, Mal spoke pre-game about they'd like to get their attack a bit crisper and a bit more clinical. So certainly that is happening tonight with both left and right edge, creating some great plays and great skill. And the one thing that Samoa certainly needed to do was have a great completion rate. 5 from 11, 45%, and that's why there is some fatigue, and that's why Samoa are going to really struggle to stay in the pace of this game.
Okay.
18 points to nil. Still 15 out from half-time.
He won't be happy with that, Matt Parrish. Brett just mentioned 5 out of 11 completed sets. They need the footy. They need some territory, some good territory, Samoa.
Move, Frank.
Some strong collisions there as Campbell Gillard takes it up to the 30.
Wait. Goal 2.
McLean, 10 short of halfway. Smith, they come again.
4.
Maguire.
Move, work back. Goal 4.
Smith thought about the kick. Cronk numbers here, but shot down by the Samoans.
Go.
Lucky, one of those. Chambers with the kick. Tough here for Tonomapia, but it takes a break into touch. That would have been really tough for young Tonomapia if that had stayed in play, because he was pinned at the touchline.
Well, he'd know that his Melbourne Storm teammate Will Chambers there has got a good little short kicking game, so he was in the right position, Tonomapia. seen much clean football tonight.
Heads in now, fellas. Just a step closer, please, keeper. One more, one more. Come on, that's it. Okay. Don't strike. Out.
Will Chambers was packing up front row there, Gary.
First.
Times have changed.
Move.
Not something I ever wanted to do.
Go on. Yep. 2. Move, Cameron. Back up, back up. Go 2.
25 out from their own line. Tell them up here.
3. Move. Hold, Cooper. Goal 3.
Up off the line, Maguire was signalling out his former teammate Herman say. He only had eyes for the Samoan number 10.
5. Move.
I'm out. Now, Telly, another mistake from Samoa.
Hand over there. Hand over's right there.
Telly not happy. I'm not sure if it's the decision or he's not happy with himself for losing it there, but oh, it has come out quite easily. As the coach.
Defense.
1. Move, Herman.
Took a bit of damage to the two-way, I'd say, there too.
Smith. Morgan slipping as he comes to the defence of Roberts, just shy of the halfway line. They're on a bit of a roll here, the Kangaroos.
Move. Hold.
Smith. McLean
4.
to the 30.
Yeah, go 4.
Smith again behind Slater. Now Morgan, a bit disorganised and looking for a way through. Campbell Gillard.
5. Move, Frank.
Tackle
Wait,
by
go.
Pritchard. Tronk. Long ball behind Dugan. Had to go from a standing start. On the boot, looking for a hat-trick was Holmes, but back there to tidy up was Matthew Wright.
That's a clever play there, Josh Dugan. Held in the tackle, knows it's the last.
Let's work it across.
And just drops it onto the boot, one-handed, gets it between some players and into the in-goal. Not much that Wright could do about it, apart from surrender.
Hey, boys, there's some real good effort in the ruck. Keep listening to the calls. Herman just wants that regrip on the ball. Keep them going, Frank, it's good. Time off, no ball. Ball, ready? He's got it. Okay.
Can they defend this set here, the Samoans? Inside the final 10 minutes of the first half, and there's a strong run and just as strong defence from Joseph Paulo, one of the 3 players involved in the tackle. Pritchard was there as well. Now McLean tried to step through the tackle of Paulo, but he made it. So too Mason Amo.
Goal 2.
Smith. He's inside, goes out the clock, and Graham is out there. Trying to continue his try scoring the World Cup. It was an awful play, the ball. Billy Slater. He's looking for a double, puts the foot down, and Asay still alive. McLean, Morgan. Morgan puts the foot to the floor and scores. They held off Michael Morgan. The offload back on the inside, and Morgan gets the Australians try number 4. 22-0 with a kick to come.
It's so difficult when you've got a player dancing around like Billy Slater. You don't want to commit too many defenders or there'll be space outside, and that's exactly what happens. He's held in the tackle. 3 Samoans there, 4 in close, and that means there's room out wide. Morgan just weaves a bit of magic, stretches out the score.
22 points to 0 with a kick to come. So 4 tries. And we're getting to that stage of the game before half-time when these big Samoan forwards are going to be feeling the heat here in Darwin.
Difficult time, and Matt Parrish has to think about making a couple of more changes, I think. get some fresh players around the middle.
Cameron Smith has kicked 3 from 3 so far tonight. 2 of them have been from the touchline, have been superb.
They were concerned before the game about the ball handling, Mark, the Australian side, and it is hot out there, but it's been fantastic from the green and gold team.
10 metres in from touch. Samoa's been told to move out of the way. No trouble at all for Cameron Smith to make it 4 from 4 and 24 points to 0 for the Kangaroos.
Yeah, in Australia, obviously, have just made an interchange with Wade Graham going on the field, and it was, you know, the pace that they're playing at, the skill they're playing at, and actually the heat. You know, obviously, nippy there with Michael Morgan getting across, but Mal must have thought that when he picked 4 forwards on the bench, because we thought Cameron Munster missed selection was probably questionable, but obviously rotating the players, knowing how hot it's going to be up here, and Morgan obviously great footwork to score.
Matthew Wright with the restart. Important they hang on here, Samoans, before half-time. 7 to go to the break. There's an injury there as well. That doesn't help. It's Fa'amanu Brown who gets up limping. Tungi is on the field as well. Frizzell, strong run.
Move! Back up, boys. Goal 3.
Smith kicking from outside the 40, straight down the middle of the park. He invariably finds open space, doesn't he, Cam Smith? And Tonamapia says to Wright, you have a hit up.
First. Move! Back up. Hold. Goal 1.
Tonamapia. Lafayette. Pushes away from Frizzell. There's plenty of green and gold jerseys back on the inside.
Goal 2.
Bali with a strong run. Still going.
3. Move, work back, Cooper.
McLean
Goal 3.
and Gillard, the defenders. Matangi.
A lack of support players there. I know there's some tired players out there for Samoa. Oh, they've lost the footy now in the tackle.
Trying to be aggressive and play it quickly, but
They were clear of him. My view was they were clear of him on that one. Okay. Frank, my view, they were clear. They were clear and he's lost the ball.
just get the feeling there that the heads are down there from the Samoans.
Heads in, boys. Wait for the call. Put it in. Out.
Danger set here. Slater. He'd overrun it. Josh Dugan. Quick play the ball. Graham. Already 4 tries at this World Cup.
Back up, back up.
Oh, one game against France. Morgan. Cordner. Defence. Nice tackle. 20 out from the line. Smith kicking for Cooper Cronk, who was taken out, but it doesn't matter. Morgan's there to score the try. Well, Cooper Cronk was odds on. He was taken out, and Michael Morgan gladly takes it.
Time off.
We're going to check.
Tackle 3. We've got try. We're checking onside, please.
Okay, Angus, we've got a kick chase here, so I just need to confirm them on the boot.
Obviously, there's some contact in there, Ash, as well, if he's offside. Second man.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll check the contact on Cooper Cronk as well.
Thank you.
So we've got Morgan on the left, Cronk on the right. Have you got anything side on that at this point? Okay, that's fine. Okay, with the live decision of try, we're confirming the players as onside. And just treated the grounding to start with. Okay, can we get another angle with that? Okay, Michael Morgan. has possession and takes it to the ground. We have a decision.
Thank you.
Try number 5 for the Kangaroos. They now lead by 28 points to 0. On the back of another Samoa mistake.
Well, I think it was going to be Cooper Cronk's try. He's taken out, but Michael Morgan still managed to get there. 2 in 5 minutes for the Australian 5'8". And whilst we keep saying there's a bit of pressure on him playing on that left edge, he'd be happy with getting a couple of tries.
Well, a double to Michael Morgan, 2 inside 5 minutes. And if they weren't a little bit down at that scrum, the Samoans, they certainly are now, as they look up at a 28 points to 0 scoreboard, which very shortly, with the way Cam Smith is kicking them, will be 30 points to 0. One thing that Mal Meninga will be looking at is how the Australians play in the second half and who continues to push and who continues to drive. And he would not want them to take the foot off the pedal heading into the semi-finals. His easier kicks tonight for Cam Smith. There's another one for Cam Smith. It's 5 from 5 and it's 30 points to 0.
It's just amazing to see the combination between Smith and Cronk. Obviously, they see there, Smith goes to dummy half, Cronk's on the open side of the field, and young Tonamapia, who is Samoa's fullback, comes in and be their aid defender on the short side. That's why there was no fullback. How quick they adjusted, how much skill this team's got.
It's just a game of awareness, isn't it? Knowing what the opposition is doing and looking to see what the opposition's doing. Disconsolate Samoan bench. 2 out from half-time. It's hard enough going in 30-0. I don't want to concede another one right here on the break.
One, move!
Been good, McLean and Campbell Gillard, haven't they?
Two,
Certainly have.
move now!
Every week they've played
Hold.
for the Aussies up front, mostly coming off the bench. It's been superb.
Move!
Cordner plays it. Smith, Cronk, Frizzell running hard and taking it into Samoan territory.
Move!
Apali involved in the tackle. Smith from acting half, and McLean monstered over the top. Terrific tackle, Matangi.
Go. Keep working. Okay.
He kicks, and awkward one there for Tonamapia. Off the foot, off the chest, into the hands.
First, move! And hold. Go one.
Just about every set bar one for Samoa.
Two!
Started at this end of the field.
The Aussie kicking game has been very hard to knock. It's been spot on, and that's been called forward. There's been a lot of flat passes from Australia tonight, and I think that was very similar.
Forward pass.
It'll be another tough call against Samoa.
I think it was forward, but geez, we've seen worse than that.
Forward.
Just another mistake from Samoa.
Okay, fellas. Here we go. Wait for the call, boys. Okay. Out.
Oh, Cam Smith is human.
Time off.
That's a shock.
Time off. Retain your positions there. Retain your positions. Frank, you have to go hooker here, mate.
Put that in the time capsule. You won't say that again.
That's why he plays hooker and not halfback.
Just one more in there. Make sure we bind tight, lads, once you're sorted. Heads in. Out.
So 30 seconds out from the break. What do they do here, the Samoans? Latelli.
Back up. Hold.
Bali runs at Graham and makes the tackle with Frizzell and Will Chambers short of the halfway line. There for Paolo. Now Roberts.
Move. Hold. Goal 3.
Pritchard. Say.
4. Move. And hold.
It's a comprehensive lead for the Kangaroos. They lead by 30 points to 0.
Just wait for TV. Oh, ready now, yeah.
Can they get some points on the board, Samoa? Can they test the Australians in the second half?
Offside, boys.
Can the Australians
Stay back.
continue the way they played the first 40? Second 40 minutes of the first test match to be played in Darwin is underway. And it's the Australians in control. And Samoa some work to do through Say.
Get square, Tyson. Hold. Go.
Over the 20, over the 30, towards the 40. One of the defenders there. Another hit up for Say.
Stand. Hold. Goal 3.
Paolo. Now Roberts. Tonomapia. They do a good tackle. Terrific defence. Dugan. Just chopped his legs from underneath him. Pritchard. Solid contact from Cordner.
5. Move. Hold.
Fa'amanu Brown kicks it out on the full.
Hand over on the 40. On the 40, please.
The little things.
And it doesn't
Wait,
look
wait,
like a
wait,
massive
no.
error. That 12 or 15 metres that he's wasted
Ready,
there by kicking
go.
it out on the full means a lot when the Aussies very quickly get into Samoan territory.
Now the Australian, no, it wasn't a mistake, it was a strip. And this is something they did in the first half. They'd make a mistake and then concede a penalty. 5-0 the penalties. Fa'amanu Brown, the man that kicked the ball out on the full.
Good work, Mel, good work.
Cordner.
First. Move.
It's the 20-metre line just in front of him.
Hold. Go 1.
Smith. Now Campbell Gillard. Fa'amanu Brown over the top and Joseph Paolo down low. Herman Say is there as well. Clean the decoy. Morgan back to Dugan on the angle. Josh Dugan is only a metre away. Young Tonomapia making the tackle with Herman Say. Now Cordner looking for a try. Frank Pritchard is there. Roberts as well. Slow play the ball. Smith. Cronk. Frizzell. Slater around the back. Slater with the acceleration. The pass. It's been picked up here by Lafai. And Samoa survive.
It's a great play they put on there, the Australians, and Slater held in the tackle, could see if he could get the pass away early enough to a teammate, they were over, but just got delayed fractionally. Samoa hanging in.
Let's find out what the coaches had to say at half-time as we head downstairs to Brett Kamali.
Yeah, obviously for Samoa, they spoke about starting extremely fast. So let's play some quality football. Forget about that first 40 minutes. Play some quality football to our own standard. The big word that was in their change room was certainly about the pride. For Australia, they spoke about expect Samoa to come out and play fast and expect to get some second phase football. So certainly lock up the defence, keep punching through the middle in attack, keep wearing them out through the middle, and completion rate is a huge focus of the second half.
Lua with the kick and probably Slater to return it.
First. Move. Back up, Samoa. Back up and
It's
wait.
one of the better kicks so far in the game from the Samoans. Well, there's some body contact. Frank Pritchard with the shot. There's another one.
Well,
This
Matthew
occasion
Wright,
from
yeah.
Matthew Wright.
Well, he's involved in both of those. He's keen to to inspire his teammates.
Up again they come with the shoulder charge, I thought, from Matangi, forcing the error, and he's hurt his shoulder as well. Was this a shoulder charge? That was the first tackle.
And that was first contact by the winger.
That's a shoulder charge, isn't it?
Oh, I know he's got his arm out, boys. Out from, it's not locked into his side there, Matangi.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Fair enough.
All of a sudden, the Samoans muscling up in defence and they forced the error. It came from nowhere.
Well, it came from Matthew Wright. Kick chase. Decided to make a couple of big hits, and he's inspired. He's a winger and he's inspired the big man.
Well, can they make the most of it here, Samoa? First real opportunity with a full set inside the 30 of the Kangaroos. They're getting each other's way. As Paolo is tackled inside the 20. Brown, Roberts, Tonomapia, Leilua, up out of the line was Valentine Holmes, but right, the touchline was too close. Valentine Holmes came up and got no one.
Their best chance of the night, and Joey Leilua is so dangerous when you give him space. He has flicked the ball there onto Wright, just trying to stay in, and they slide him across the line. Promising play there by Samoa.
Caught Valentine Holmes. Leilua there. And Valentine pats Josh Dougal on the back and says thanks. There's Will Chambers and his family here. They've made the 1,000-kilometre trip from Nullumbai, which is at the bottom of the Northern Territory. His family involved in mining. He was born in Brisbane, but spent about 8 years, formative years, here in the Northern Territory. So a big moment for Will and his family. A big trip home too.
Release! Go, okay.
Smith again with the kick over the head of Tonomapia. The bounce doesn't go near the touchline, but to the goal line. And look at the chase from the Kangaroos. Terrific work.
Move! Hold! Go!
Right. It's just a massive 70 metres it went in the end.
Release!
Just perfectly weighted.
Hold! Go!
It's only as good as the chase, and that was pretty good. Well, the first penalty for Samoa for the night.
Wait. Yeah. Just early. Hold.
Ali with a strong run. All the Australian jerseys in there.
Move! Hold.
Short of the halfway line.
2. Move! Get square. Goal 2.
So.
He's been solid, hasn't he? Really trying his best to drag them forward.
He fell awkwardly then, Gary.
Time off, tackle 3. Check contact, yeah.
It's just an awkward tackle.
Okay, mate. Tackle
Ooh.
3.
He's headed a bad spot there.
I don't think it was intentional from Frizzell.
Which one? Okay. We're there. It's a penalty, it's a dangerous tackle. Okay, it's on the back of the neck, there's a penalty here. Okay.
How does he avoid it?
You just have to be careful. You can't, I mean, if you rush in, you put a player's head in the wrong spot. I mean, I don't think it's going to go any further than that, but it is dangerous.
Some consecutive sets here for Samoa. Can they make the most of all this possession they've had?
Go one. Steps inside. Play on, lads.
It's a sloppy play the ball. Seen those pulled up.
Move.
20-metre line. They play it on here, the Samoans. Roberts to the line. They're only 10 metres away. Brown. Paolo with the ball to Say. He's recovered pretty well. McLean with the tackle. Only 5 metres away. Brown, short ball. Good Kangaroos defence. Campbell Gillard involved. McLean, Slater.
Need a repeat set here.
Last tackle. Referee's arm wasn't in the air. Lewis dropped it. They took them on, and now Dugan with an opportunity here.
Zero, move! He's out, goal 0.
He tried to catch and pass Joey Leilua. I just think they needed to get that kick in behind, get another set, spend some time up here.
Oh, over the top, say.
Come on, hey. Herman, hey. Just look at me, relax, okay?
Oh, he hasn't connected.
He didn't mean to miss.
I know, he didn't. He's lucky he missed. That is dangerous. Cooper Cronk's 2 metres in front of that kick taken by Cam Smith.
Work back to the 5.
Am I being pedantic,
Yeah.
Mark?
On the 4.
Well, it is a rule, but there's a lot of rules that aren't enforced nowadays. Gordner.
Move first. Hold.
Paolo, one of the defenders with Pritchard. Cronk. Graham.
2.
And had too many opportunities with the footy down this end in the second half so far. Smith. Short ball, Gillard. Campbell Gillard away from one. Can't get away from another.
Work back.
That's the 10-metre line in front of him. Tackle made by Matangi. Smith out of acting half. Everyone stopped. But Cam Smith played on. Tyson Frizzell back on the angle. Runs into Pritchard but keeps going. Has he got it down?
Time off.
I'm not sure.
Tackle 3. We've got no try. Check if he gets it down, please.
Okay, Angus just need something on the grounding there. Coming up to tackle 4. It was Tyson Frizzell, wasn't it? Okay, we can't see the ball on this angle at the moment. Okay, the ball's in the left hand there. It's always up, it's always up.
If it is held up, it's 4 next. 4 next if it's held up.
Yeah, we just need to make sure he's got possession as well at this time as well, because that left hand's come off the ball. So he's definitely in the left hand. Okay, there's no stripping action. His right hand's still there though around the ball. Okay, we have a decision. We're going to the board. Okay, one more, Angus. We'll have a look at this one. Okay, the ball is always clearly up there. Hands are always under it, and the right hand comes on and maintains possession. Okay, we have a decision going to the board.
All the players are back for the play the ball, so it'll be
Yeah, Tyson. Yeah.
no try. Good defence.
Tackle 4, boys.
Can they hold out for another 2?
Wait for it now.
Good call on the run by the referee.
Ready on
Have a
you.
good night.
Hold. Goal 4.
Now it's Billy Slater with the pass to Holmes, who gets himself a hat-trick. Valentine Holmes, once again, the delivery from Billy Slater.
Time off. Tackle 4. We've got try. Check touch, please.
Okay, Angus, just something down the line here. We need to confirm that he grounds us in the in-goal area. So you watch the feet, Benny. I'll keep an eye on the ball. Okay, he has possession in the right hand. He's in at the moment. He jumps, he's in the air, and we have a grounding. Going to the board.
And that is as good as it gets from Valentine Holmes to get himself a hat-trick. The Australians lead 34-0 with a kick to come. What What about the pass from Billy Slater?
Well, it's just fantastic. The catch and pass to hit the right man. He does it so well, Billy Slater, and the recipient of that, Valentine Holmes, well, he couldn't have done any better. No doubt at all, really. Just flew into that corner.
Well, they're able to defend the Tyson Frizzell run, but not the skill in the pass from Billy Slater. That right to left pass to hit the winger on the chest. And Cam Smith to try and convert the try from the touchline. And he's been perfect tonight, bar the knock on at the base of the scrum.
He's a biggie.
To make it 6 from 6. It's coming back. It is straight over the black dot. The wink for the ball boy, and it's 36-0.
Yeah, and it has been Cameron Smith's left foot that has got him in this field position dominant. Certainly wonderful play here. Yeah, Billy Slater just sums it up. They know the Samoa play up and in defensively, so they create the 3-on-2. It was just about execution from Holmes, catching and grounding that ball, but it's been Cameron Smith's ability to kick the ball early, Australia's resilience, patience about just kick, chase, and that's what you're going to see from them this tournament.
The ball from Morgan was good as well.
Yes. Five of their 6 tries on this left side. Australia, they've been fantastic tonight. Billy Slater scored the other.
And that was what it was like in Canberra too. Mike Graham got his 4th.
Yep. The crowd would love to see a bit more action on the right side with Will Chambers, their favourite son. Not seeing a lot of football.
Move, work back. Come on.
It's been a terrific night. Still half an hour to go. The rugby league here, top end.
5.
McLean.
Move. Wait for it. Go.
Smith again with the kick. And one bounce to Tonamapea. Melbourne Storm fullback. He's tackled 20 out from his own line. Nice offload. Tonamapea. Aussies weren't expecting that. It's good work from Samoa.
Work back. Hold.
Calculate the defenders. And all a little bit tired, and the smaller men coming in to try and help out for the Samoans. Brown is in at acting half. There's Paolo Jr. back on the field. Inside the 30. Good run from Paolo. Joseph Paolo across field. Tackle made by Morgan. Last tackle. Roberts, the kick. Here comes Gagai. Can't get that. They let it bounce. Was that a Samoan knock on? The referee says play on. And now a knock on by the Kangaroos.
Knock down. It is a handover. The ball wasn't played at. It's the last tackle.
Well, was he going back to the original mistake, or was there another mistake there from Samoa? It doesn't matter.
Just back up, fellas.
I suppose the Kangaroos have come up with possession.
First, move, Junior. Hold, goal 1.
Chambers.
2, move.
The crowd would love to see him score.
Goal 2.
I'm sure he'd love to score as well. It's got a lot for him tonight.
Great contact.
Hold.
Maguire.
4, move, Bunty.
Into a 4 back on the field.
Roll to the side. 4.
Tronk, Slater. Nowhere through this time, but he's able to offload to Morgan. Gets away from Paolo. Tronk's on the inside. The cover comes, and there's the pass back to Valentine Holmes, and he's got himself 4. Wade Graham, the first to congratulate Valentine Holmes, who joins the 4-try club at the World Cup.
Well, a great team try around the middle of the ruck. Billy Slater's the man who just fights and fights until he can get an offload away, and from there Michael Morgan does the damage, throws the dummy up the middle. He goes, finds his halves partner in support, and Val Holmes, he just desperately wants to be around the footy. He's there again, number 4.
40 points to nil with a kick to come. Where did he come from? What's he doing in the middle?
Well, he's backing up, knowing that something's going to happen around, and once again, it's around the middle of the ruck that they are vulnerable and they are tired. The Samoan big men. They had to do a lot of work tonight in this heat. They're feeling it.
Cameron Smith for his 7th goal. Valentine Holmes has got 4 tries. No one has scored 5 tries in a match at a World Cup. So he has 22.5 minutes to become the first player to do that. And you would think that he's a big chance. So Smith from right in front. It is now 7 from 7 for the Australian captain, and the lead is now 42 points to nil.
Yeah, we see the try come up through the middle of the field. Yes, there's some offloads. Yes, Australia kept the ball alive, but the message at halftime was keep playing through the middle, keep punching through the middle. They did get that, and obviously Val Holmes, quite rare that he scores hat-tricks in his career. Actually, he only has 1 at Clubland as well, so let's see if he becomes that first player in history to get 5 tonight.
Michael Morgan involved again there, Gary.
Yeah, he's been excellent.
Oh, Junior.
It's hard to pick a poor player for Australia.
And here they come again. Clemmer back out there. Back here for one of the defenders. Josh Maguire's on there as well. Good coordinator Matt Gillett on the bench at the moment. Off the wing comes Matthew Wright with a hit on Wade Graham.
Go. Off on the call, come on.
Matthew Wright just wanting to get involved as much as possible. Trying to fire his teammates up with some defence again as Woods plays it. Maguire almost run over the top of Fa'amanu Brown. His body on the line. Smith thought about the kick. Here's Slater. This time they wrap him up. Tackle from Joseph Paolo. Last tackle. Smith with time, kicking, Cooper Cronk chasing. Young Tonomapia able to get there, and now Lafayette returning it back out to the 20-metre line.
He's through the line. Wait. Let's get everybody on side.
A change being made by Samoa while that's happening. Returning is Leeson Amal, who was good for them in the first 20-25 minutes.
Some good offloads. Gets through a lot of work around the middle.
Strong run from Bundy a 4. Dugan with the tackle.
There is a distinct lack of support around the football by the Samoan teams, and there's still players that are catching their breath from the set before.
Roberts to a 4, and the pass was forward anyway. And another mistake from the Samoans.
Okay, guys. First one.
What will be going through the mind of Mal Meninga at the moment?
He'll be very pleased. His side, he did say that it was quite slippery at training this time of night, and when the heat, the heat rising out of the ground, but they've been quite good with the football, the Aussies. Just 5 errors so far.
We've got one missing here, fellas.
Parrish
Just one
not
missing.
as pleased.
Just another step, please. Just just into here. That's it. Out.
Holmes, 4 tries in this match. Wade Graham, the last Australian to do it, just a couple of weeks ago in Canberra. Clemmer.
Move! Hold! Go, 2.
Maguire. Woods. Inside the 40 they go.
Move! Here, back. Goal, 3.
Listen them out with the tackle. Now Maguire. Can't get past Bunty of 4. And another penalty.
The first one, it's the first one, the first offence. Hold it.
Cameron Smith barking the instructions.
Move!
Clemmer playing it. Now Morgan. Where's Valentine Holmes? Oh, upended after he passed it. There was Wade Graham as Billy Slater has tackled a couple of metres away from the line.
You've got to get off, Junior.
Wade Graham. Not sure that anyone saw that. Why no one's been spoken to.
When you lose that, you've got to come
The
straight
touch
off.
judge
Wait
may
on the
have got
line,
it.
on the line. Back up, come on. Thank you.
You can see there he's okay, Wade Graham. Clemmer. Only a metre away, Lisa Armel and Junior Paolo.
Wait, head.
That is Joseph Paolo. Now, Wade Graham, after he passed the ball, that was way late.
Very late, and you're vulnerable. And you've opened your shoulders and your arms up to pass. Would have hurt.
Not even a word to Joey Leilua. This is Joseph Paolo, who's got the knock to the head. He might go to the HIA, the head injury assessment. The referee just said Joey Leilua the timing was okay.
There's a substitute on.
So it is an HIA as
Here he comes.
Jazz Tavanga comes back.
Tackle 1. Okay, let's go. On you now, David. On you. Go. 1.
Maguire with a bit of a stumble, lost the momentum. Fatamanu Brown, the tackler. Cooper Cronk. Morgan, here's Slater, they cut him out. Dugan, great tackle. Matthew Wright coming off his wing to shut it down.
Come on. Goal 3.
Morgan, Smith, and Woods. Tackle made by Armel.
Go.
Smith, Cooper Cronk. They go to the right, Chambers, the tackle made. Good tackle too from Latelli. Cronk kicking. Morgan's there, Clemmer leaping. Knocked on by the Australians, I think the referee said. And Samoa come up with it. But that would have been spectacular for a front row to leap through and take the kick. Samoa survive and work their way out at the end with a good run.
0. Go, Josh. Hold. Go, 0.
Paolo, and in fact that's Tavanga, and he's lost it.
He's trying to get an offload. No, he's trying to get an offload. That's where it came from.
He was trying to get in. It's a loose carry. There was an Aussie hand on it, so
He's trying to release the ball to offload, Benny.
let's go the other way.
I think it's a fair enough call. See, Woods' arm is just there. He's making no effort to plate the footy. And Tavanga's trying to get the ball free. So it is that Herman Asay has been in the HIA for that knock he took to the neck and he's passed. So he'll be coming back.
Put a half back in, fellas. Okay, he's there now. Heads in, come on! Out.
Dugan. Valentine Holmes get himself 5 tries. Woods. Smith. Morgan. Frizzell.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he scored from a kick, Holmes. They're jamming in so hard.
Well, he's working around to the right now. You see him at the bottom of your screen. Cooper Cronk. Now Billy Slater. Will Chambers. Chambers. The offload, no. Back on the inside it comes to Slater. Chambers was so close, and Billy Slater kicks on 3. Unusual there from Billy Slater.
Got a bit excited, didn't they? The Aussies. Almost getting there on the right side through Chambers, but would have been better advised to take that tackle, Billy.
Get square.
Down to the touchline, Brett Camorley.
Yeah, obviously Samoa with their completion rate of 11 from 27. They've got to come up with something a little bit better than that. 41% in a Test match or a World Cup is certainly not right. And for Australia, I suppose the big challenge now is for the next 14 minutes to not concede a point. They haven't conceded a second half point in their last 8 matches, so they're certainly getting things in place tonight.
Well, they've only conceded 1. The Marcarella try was terrific, but it was against the run of play
for France.
You stuck us to the side, mate.
So the only try in the tournament they've conceded when the opposition started from a play the ball was in the 5th minute of the first game, when McGilvery scored for England to open the scoring in the World Cup. Since then, from a play the ball that the opposition has had, Australia has not conceded a try, which is quite extraordinary, really.
Very pleasing for the team and the staff, all the work that they do. Their opponents are going to get gradually tougher and tougher as we go further into these finals.
And therefore, runs at Woods. And Bunty wins the hair stakes there. The say. Nice tackle, Woods round the legs, and over the top was a strong shot there from Tyson Frizzell. Paolo. Ball out the back. Tavunga. Now Roberts. A little bit of ad-lib here from the Samoans. Luai with the ball back on the angle, and Papali's tackled 5 away from the line. Tavunga. I thought the marker was offside. The referee says no. And they're oh so close here, the Samoans. Can they just get the 3rd try the Australians have conceded in this match? Dugan was a mile offside. Leilua drops it and knocks it on. Well, Josh Dugan was offside, wasn't he?
Well, he was up very, very quick, and if it had gone to hand there to Leilua, I'm not sure if it went forward, but if he'd caught it, there was some space on the outside.
Morgan was up quick as well.
Both were. It's the right play, it just doesn't hit the target.
Terrific night for rugby league in Darwin. Top end of the country, the Northern Territory. Been a sellout tonight. And there's been a terrific vibe around the city. Plenty of NRL jerseys around, and people have come into town. So Cronulla jersey there in the middle, I think it is. And it's even a local Northern Territory shirt as well. So well done to the people of the top end. Congratulations on having your first Test match here. Gillett almost bursting out the other side, and Cooper Cronk was lurking. It was Will Chambers. Valentine Holmes is over there. Woods. Slater's there as well. He can't get the ball away. Junior Barlow with the tackle. So to listen on Mel.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on, go forward.
Slow play the ball. Smith. Morgan. There's no Valentine Holmes over here. He's over the other side of the field. He's come over now. Kick not played at. Back to Frizzell. He puts it high. It's not a great kick. Chambers is there. They let it bounce. Still on the ground. Still going. Will Chambers can't get there. And then he knocked it on.
The second grip. The second grip. Go ball.
David Clemmer thought it was a knock-on against the Australians. young Tonomapia, they just can't take a trick, can they, the Samoans?
He was just trying to clean that up, Tonomapia. Chambers coming through, and the referee spotted a little knock on in there. So once again, they're defending their own goal line. Frizzell, it's the last tackle. He knows he just has to get it away, and pretty fortunate bounce there for Australia.
Okay, lads, come on. Oh, you got 4 front rows, boys. That's
Careful.
it. All right, wait, Cooper, wait, Cooper. Sorry, they're not ready. A little bit quicker, lads, come on. Yeah. Ready? Okay. Heads in. Out.
Slater, they come towards Valentine Holmes, and he can't get the ball there. Important tackle made by Ben Roberts. Dugan out of acting half, back to Slater. He keeps it alive to Morgan. Now Maguire. That's the 10-metre line. Australia lead 42 points to 0. Smith out of acting half. Frizzell, Valentine Holmes was unmarked, 2 men wide. Couldn't quite get it there. Smith. Go back to the centre. Woods. There's no way through at the moment. The Samoan defence is holding. The offload now to Billy Slater. Now Cooper Cronk with the kick. A chase from Chambers. He can't get there, but he makes the tackle. And the fans love that at the northern end of Darwin Stadium.
Let's bring the ball over.
This is what sets them apart at times. The Aussies, their halves, their hooker, they just want the good, solid play at the end of their sets. More footy to play with now.
7 minutes remain. And they're 7 minutes away from the end of the game. And then a very, I would think, important part for the Kangaroos in this World Cup, how they recover from tonight and the amount of fluid they would have lost to get ready for the semi-final. How important is full time and what they do in the next hour or two after this? Clemmer. Oh, the pass to Holmes. He's got one to beat. Valentine Holmes has become the first player in history to score 5 tries at a Rugby League World Cup. It came from David Clemmer, and Valentine Holmes has 5 tries in a World Cup match.
Well, he's been all over the park for the last 15 minutes trying to get hold of the football, Holmes, but big David Clemmer, clever thinking. Everyone jams in on him on that left side. He just gives it to his winger. He's got a little bit of work to do, but he does it beautifully. 5 of your best, Valentine.
46-0 with a kick to come. The irony of that too, I can't remember Dane Gagai getting the ball passed to him tonight.
He's barely seen the football on that right side. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Not a finisher.
Try you've got here, haven't you? That's exactly where I want that.
In half a century, over half a century, no one has scored 5 tries in a World Cup match. And when you consider there's been some lopsided scores, it's quite extraordinary to think we've witnessed it here tonight. The first Test match to be played in the Northern Territory in Darwin, and this crowd sees a World Cup record set.
Well, it's enthralling stuff. And let's remember, there's enough time for another one on. I don't want to jinx him, but 5 tries in one match for your country. Amazing.
Cam Smith being perfect with the boot tonight. And he's missed one. And he doesn't like it either. He's a hard taskmaster. 46 points to 0.
Yeah, and obviously Valentine Holmes is pretty rare to be a player to score 5 tries in a World Cup. 7 other players had scored 4 since the World Cup was created in 1975. Very rare company. Unbelievable effort from a player. And I think he actually is, Badge, or Gary Belcher, sorry. I think he's a winger. I think that's the best position for him. We saw him do so well for Queensland, now Australia.
We're going to get a short kick off here. It's near the touchline, and Morgan, last week, was it Morgan that put his foot on the touchline to the start of the game against Lebanon to take it back for a penalty kick from the middle of the halfway line?
I think it was the man of the moment, Val Holmes, who did that. We're in agreement, Brett Kamali and I, that his best position is on the wing. Holmes.
Three, move, Jazz. Hold.
Woods falling slightly as he came to the defence. Oh, and there's a good take from Cordner, and it could have been a dangerous take as well.
5-5, go.
Cronk gets the kick away and hit after he kicked it by Tavanga, and Tonamapia takes it well on his own goal line.
Back up, go.
Inside the final 4 into 3 minutes to go, and the offload, did that go forward? Referee said no, as Tonamapia plays it.
Goal 2. 3. More. Hold. Go 3.
Pritchard. The offload to Papali.
4.
10 short of halfway.
Go 4. 5. Move.
Last tackle.
Hold. Go.
Roberts. Kick is near the touchline. Dugan is back there. The chase is not great here from Samoans. Holmes, now Gagai. We haven't seen much of Dane tonight.
Go.
He's got the two-tone boots on. We haven't really noticed him.
2.
Ivan anyway.
Whip throw. Hold.
Holmes has gone over to the right looking for try number 6. 2 minutes remain.
Billy Slater's earned a rest. Josh Dugan playing at fullback. Slater's had a fantastic game. There's many occasions where I haven't said that during this World Cup.
Chambers near the touchline. He'll do well to stay in. He can't. I think either team, the Samoans, will be that interested in packing the scrum too quickly. Valentine Holmes, 5 tries. There he is, Billy Slater.
Need a half back. Another half back. Okay, time off. Hold your positions now, please. Cheers.
Just over a minute to go.
Wait for the out call. Wait for the out call. Heads in. Out.
Can they finish with a try here? The Samoans, Leilua.
Move. Hold. Go on. 2.
Just over the halfway line. Last set for Samoa for the game. Tonamapia has had a busy night tonight. Tried hard. Ball from Matangi. Wasn't an easy one.
3.
So it looks like the Australians are going to keep that record intact of no points conceded in the second half, and back-to-back matches where no points are conceded. May I have spoken too soon. Here comes Samoa. Down the touchline, he couldn't keep his feet last right, but that was off the ground. Surely the pass. They're only a couple of metres away. Well, he was on the ground, Tim Lafayette. And now the penalty conceded by Will Chambers. Can they finish with the try? Herman Asai hitting a solid tackle. Only 5 metres away. The clock winds down. Another penalty.
Boys, we've got to get up quicker.
They're a bit tired.
We're playing right to 80 minutes here.
Last play of the game. Samoa, Tavanga with the kick. Papali is there. The ball is in the open and knocked over the touching goal line by Dane Gagai. So they can't get that try, Samoa, and the Australians are through to the semi-finals. Full time, Australia 46,